This lecture is on the past simple. The past simple is the basic form of the past tense in English. Past simple or simple past, they're the same thing. Past simple often uses finished time words such as last week, 2 days ago, yesterday, those sort of things. And it doesn't really matter how long ago things happened. The duration is also not important. And the simple past might look like a tense in your native language, but be warned that the usage could well be different. We use the simple past in English for completed actions that happened previously, or completed states that happened previously, or completed feelings that happened previously. For news details, for unlikely or impossible situations where we use the second conditional, and for reported speech. We form the past simple as follows. For positive cases, we take the subject and the verb and add ed. And this is the regular case, as in I liked ice cream. But please be aware there are many irregular past forms. The negative case, we need a helper verb, so subject plus did not plus infinitive without to. So we didn't like ice cream. As a question, we also need the helper verb to do. Did plus subject plus infinitive without to, as in did she like ice cream? Was a negative question, did not plus subject plus infinitive without to, as in didn't he like ice cream? Some examples of completed actions that happened earlier. I watched the film yesterday. The Romans invaded Britain. Now, you'll notice the first example has the word yesterday in it, as we mentioned at the start, but the second example doesn't. And this is because events or actions that happened in history that are well known about don't need to be referenced with a time frame. Or completed states that happened earlier. Her dog died last year. Or for a slightly happier one, their second child was born last week. Or completed feelings that happened earlier. He never wanted children when he was a teenager. As a child, she wanted to be a ballet dancer. Again, in those last two, we have a time reference. For news details, so we can say, we've been visiting family. We stayed with my sister and uncle. Or I've just come back from a great holiday. I went to Rome and Venice. So the detail part, as in the second sentence of each of these examples, we just use the past simple to flesh out the details of what we've just said. We also use the past simple to form the second conditional. This is used for unlikely or impossible situations. For example, if it wasn't raining, we would be playing outside. Well, it is raining, so we're inside. If I had more time, I would do more sport. Well, I don't have more time, and that's my excuse. We also use the past simple for reported speech. Now, if you remember, in reported speech, we always go back one tense from what the person said when we report it. So if somebody said, I like pizza, when we report it, we would say, she said she liked pizza. Or if somebody says, I play cricket, when we report this, we say, he said he played cricket.